and listeners. Welcome to the Transformational Soul Show with your host, Ruth Soltman. Are you ready to experience more stability in your life? You can change your life and be who you are meant to be, your authentic self.
Well, hello, everybody. My name is Ruth Soltman, and welcome to the Transformational Soul. I want to welcome you if you're here for the first time, and welcome back if you've been here before. Hello, Kim. So nice to see you. I hope you're enjoying your time up there in Arizona, in Sedona. So how's everybody doing tonight? I really, I want to know. Let me know. Drop, if you're here, please comment, at least say hello so I know you're here. And let me know how you guys are doing. There's been a lot of energy. I know we've talked about this a lot lately for the last couple months, but there has been so much of an increase in this really intense energy. And it's now for me, it's causing, I'm still having the head. It's like my head, it feels very full and very, what's the word? Pressure, a lot of pressure in my head. And it's funny because I can tell different times of the day when the energy kicks up a notch because I can feel it all through my body now. And, when I get up on my show day and I call in my spiritual tribe and all those that are going to assist me with, my show and bringing us the messages that we need, I immediately feel that intensified energy, and then it stays with me all day. But yes, there's been a lot of, really awesome energy. I know a lot of people are having crazy dreams. Let me know how that's affecting you and what you're doing to try to counteract it. Once our bodies do get used to this energy and it starts resonating and dispersing itself throughout our body, and we become acclimated to it, it's not going to affect us so much in all of these physical ways. Hello, Sarah. Nice to see you. Now, I do have a few announcements that I want to make. The first one is Monday, February 7th at 8 p.m. Goldylocks Productions is going to be debuting a new show, and it is called Golden Sunshine Healing, right here on Goldylocks Productions page, or subscribe here on YouTube, and it'll be live on Rumble as well. Our very own Sarah and Graphia will be hosting the show. So I hope you all will put that date on your calendar so you can be here to help support and celebrate, this with Sarah. She's gonna do an amazing job, and I'm really, really excited. Hi, Heather. Nice to see you. Sarah, thank you so much for your super sticker. So many people right now are, going through a lot. And I know we've talked about this as well. Many of us are going through a lot of stuff right now. So everybody can really use our love and our light right now, even more than ever. And people such as myself that are empaths, we can feel this. We can feel, the anxiety, the increased levels of pain, grief, exhaustion, everything. So let's send out some love, light, and healing energy to those that need it. And especially to Laura Romero and her family. Laura's mother, Irene, transitioned on Monday. So let's send her some extra love and let her know that we are thinking of her and how much we love her. Hello, Veronica. Nice to see you. So you guys might not be aware of this, but did you know that Goldylocks Productions has an online store? Yep, and you can buy merchandise there, with different sayings and different things on it. Melissa Parks has one too. Now, they have a sale going on right now, and if you order by tomorrow, you get 15% off. So I highly encourage you guys to go check out the stuff. I'm hoping maybe Tiffany can put up the, there she goes, in the comments. Awesome. Thank you, Tiffany. So I want you guys to check out the stuff because they got some pretty cool stuff. I got an awesome coffee mug. I ordered it yesterday and it already shipped today. So I'm pretty excited about that. It says, I am growing with the flow. So as soon as I get that, I'm going to show it to you guys. You can see how awesome this stuff is. Now, if that news wasn't exciting enough, I have more. Hello, or thank you so much, Heather, for your super sticker. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Um, so, our shows, Goldylocks Productions, were submitted into the Podcasting for Business Awards 2022 for the coveted Listener's Choice Award. How exciting is this? Please, please, please vote for us. You only have till Monday to cast your vote. And I know I've posted it several places on Facebook, and so is Tiffany, and she's going to post it here in the comments as well. But when you enter the Goldylocks Productions as your choice, you have to enter Goldylocks Productions in all capital letters, or else it does not register your vote. So make sure that when you vote, you put all caps for Goldylocks Productions. And if you've already voted, thank you so much. Oh, Kim, thank you. Kim voted today. Heather says, that's so awesome. Congratulations. Well, thank you. I'm just like over the moon. I was talking to Tiffany about it right before the show, and it's so cool. Someone nominated Goldylocks, and we have no idea who, but it's pretty exciting. Oh, Heather, Kim wants to know how you are liking the cream. Okay, so I think that was it for my announcements. So earlier this month, yes, it is still January. Okay, earlier this month, I made an announcement on my show about a new segment, Words of Wisdom. I was guided to have you guys come on my show and tell your story. Hello, Joyce. Thank you so much. Now, last week, Sarah Ingraffia was here to tell hers. February 19th, Kim Smith is going to be here. And March 16th, Heather Hunter is going to be here. I'm really excited that you guys are stepping up and out of your comfort zones by coming on and telling your story. Some of you guys might be thinking, oh, my story is nothing special, or, it's not going to be of interest to anyone. But I guarantee you it will be. Oh. Looks like an earthquake over here. That's just my dog. I'm sorry. She's shaking my my computer. Let's see. So, a lot of times we think that what we go through is, nothing to that would inspire someone else or encourage someone else, but it does. I was thinking this morning, I was reminded about how I felt when I was writing my book. I had been guided to write the first book, Metamorphosis, A Journey of the Soul, for so long. And as I would write it, it was very, I guess you could say, terrifying in a way at first, because, I knew people were going to be reading it. People were going to, hear my story. And I thought, well, that little voice, in the back of your head, it's always like, well, who do you think you are? What do you have to say that anybody would want to hear? And after you actually do it, maybe you step into it with a little bit of that fear, but you do it anyways because it's what you need to do. It completely changes you. It completely empowers you. Tiffany says, I am vibrating. Yeah, I guess so. And telling your story is going to give you just so much validation for yourself. You're going to be able to see how your experiences, other people have very similar experiences. And maybe the way you handle it, is going to really help someone else who's going through it at the time. And, if you guys don't want to believe me, check this out. This is so cool. I got on Facebook this morning, and there's this message from the angels that was posted today, January 26th, the day of my show. And it was posted by Spiritual and Angelic Euphoria. And this is what it says. The angels are saying to you today, you are a beautiful work in progress. What hurts can always be healed. What's broken can be mended. Continue to be your amazing, authentic self. Own your story so far. It will inspire more than you know. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to own your story. Of course, none of our stories are complete yet. We're still breathing. But your story will inspire and motivate someone else. And you only have to share the information that you're comfortable with. You don't have to talk about, it's all up to you. So I really highly encourage you guys, to get a hold of me on Facebook or on my website. You can email me at ruth@ruthsoltman.com, and we can set up a time, and a date for you guys to come on and tell your story. I really, really encourage you to do this. It's going to be a very healing process for you. It's going to be a very empowering process for you. Let's just ask Sarah. Sarah, how do you feel since you came out and told your story? Did that help you in any way? Did it help you feel more empowered or like you're really on the right track? What did that do for you, Sarah? Just drop it in the comments there and let me know. And Kim says, writing my story has helped me change my own thoughts of how everything has led me to here. Wow, thanks. That is awesome. And Kim's going to be with us next month, so I'm really excited about that. I can't wait to hear everything she has to say. That is wonderful. And writing has been very powerful for me because, when you pour all that emotion into what you're writing and it's things you experience, you have all of that emotion, all that feeling, all that love. People can feel that. So when you're on here speaking your words, it's the same thing. We can feel the emotion behind your words. We can feel all the love behind your words. And, what better place to tell your story than here with our beautiful spiritual family? Lady Di voted. Thank you. She says, I listen, but always in the shadows. Well, I'm glad you stepped out of those shadows today. Thank you. And welcome. And Mandy. Hello, Mandy. Hi, Sam. So Sarah says, oh my goodness, it felt like a weight lifted. It felt good sharing. See? Awesome. And a lot of times, like all of our issues and all of the stuff that we go through, even though we do go through it and we clear a lot of it away, sometimes it does feel like a weight on our shoulders. And sometimes it just makes you feel better to tell someone. You know how it is when you're going through like a personal situation, just in your day-to-day life. And sometimes you just have to unburden yourself to someone. You tell someone your problems and you feel a whole lot better. It's the same thing. I mean, you're not going to be telling us your problems, but you're going to be showing us how you've worked through them and how you're healing yourself. And your story is definitely going to inspire somebody else. So I hope that a few more people will volunteer. I'm really excited. Oh, look at this. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. You guys are so awesome. So anybody, I know I said at the beginning of the show, I was talking about this energy and everything. And I didn't really see any comments in here about how it's been affecting anyone. So I'm guessing you guys are all good then. So that's awesome. I have been drinking a ton more water. Joyce, you are never late. You are always right on time. Right on time. Okay. And let's see. You're welcome, my dear. Awesome. So I thought I had this inspiration to do something a little different today. These life purpose cards have been calling to me. So I thought I would pull some of these today and maybe help you to remember a little bit of why you're here. Now, it's not going to be like a roadmap for you, but I know a lot of people have been struggling with trying to remember or realize or discover, however you word it, their purpose. So I'm hoping that being guided to use these cards today, that, you will get the guidance and the trigger maybe that you need to remember. Hello, Melissa. Nice to see you. Melissa Parks has an amazing show on Fridays. Joyful Findings at 8 p.m. on Goldilocks. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do some of these cards, and I'm going to use my other ones as well. I just feel like there's a lot of information floating around here and a lot of messages that need to be given. Okay, so I'm just going to go like I normally do. I just go right down the line, and we'll see what messages they have in store for you. So for Kim Smith. And it's really important to realize our purpose. And I guarantee you that the majority, if not all, people's purposes have a root in some type of service to others. You know, like whether it's teaching, whether it's working in a restaurant and serving food or cooking food, you're doing for others. And you know, and when you're doing a job like that in service to others, you know, that's when you are fulfilling your purpose. You know, for a long time, I tried to figure out what mine was, and I figured out part of my purpose was being of service to others, because every single job I've ever had in my life was, you know, helping someone, was in service to someone. So every single thing is important. Every job is important. Every person is important. Okay, Kim, let's see what we got for you. Ooh. Okay, Kim, look at this beautiful card. And this says, your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Oh, we have no idea what that may mean for you. But I think that's just absolutely beautiful. Justice, fairness to people that need your help. Let's see what message the angels have for you today. Oh, look at that one. Flew right out. Oh, compassion. Look at that, Kim. You are showing so much more compassion in your life. And I feel like you are turning that toward yourself now, whereas in the past you really didn't. You didn't show yourself a lot of love or compassion. And I feel like the more you advance on your spiritual journey, the more that you are taking better care of yourself, the more that you are loving yourself, the more that you are giving yourself permission to love and be loved. You're opening your heart chakra, and you have so much compassion for not just, you know, humanity, but all of life. I feel like you have a lot of that feeling like you could put yourself in someone else's situation and completely understand how they may feel. And that is quite a blessing. A lot of people cannot do that. And I feel that people can really feel your love and your compassion. So just keep on doing that. Keep showing yourself more love. Keep showing yourself more compassion, because it's helping you even more than you know. So I hope that message resonates with you. And we will go to Sarah. What do we have for Sarah today? Okay. Sarah. Look at this card. Now, this is very interesting. It says, working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessings to others through your life purpose. So, can you figure out a way that flowers are connected to your purpose? You are the only one that knows that. Maybe that's going to trigger something and help you remember something. Whoops. Oh, look at that one. Just fell right out. Oh, Sarah, you already know what to do. You have all the knowledge. You have all that wisdom. You just have to be patient. You have to let things happen, because everything's happening just the way it's supposed to, right? Everything's in divine order, divine timing. But, I know we humans, we don't really like that term so much because it doesn't jive with the way we live as human beings. We want something like yesterday. We don't want to wait for things anymore. So you already know this, but just try to, chill a little bit and kind of take a back seat to things. Let things run their own course. And I think you will see that, looking back, how everything really does happen for a reason and how it happens exactly when it's supposed to. So I hope that message resonates with you, Sarah. Let's tell you what we have for Heather. Whoa. And let me see. It looks like we have some new comments here. Oops. Uh-oh. I just pushed a button. That wasn't good. Sometimes these comments run so fast. Hello, David. So glad you could make it here today. Kim says, me neither. Trying to decide what to put on my cards. Spiritual adventures, energy healer. That's interesting thought there. Hello, Carolyn. Kim says, older people just come up to me and tell me things, and I listen and validate their feelings. That is so wonderful. That is so wonderful. And that's what what you feel guided to do, and that's what they're needing. So that is just perfect. Sarah says, oh yes, there's a few ways flowers connect with me. Sweet. Sarah says, it definitely makes sense. That is fantastic. Now we're going to scroll back up and go back to Miss Heather. As soon as I find her name. And we will see what we have for you, Heather. All right. I'm pretty excited that Heather's going to be here in March to tell her story. And thank you so much for that, Sarah, or Heather. I was looking at Sarah's name. Okay, let's see what we have for Heather. Oh. Heather. Huh. Oh, wow. Look at this card that you got. Yoga. I love this picture. It says, your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercise. I feel like that's very important for you for a number of different reasons. I think you've told me before that I don't know if you had tried yoga or you were doing yoga, but just the stretching can really be beneficial to you. That I don't think that's necessarily, that you're supposed to be a yoga teacher, but I think what they're just trying to tell you is, this is something that you need to be involved in, and maybe this is going to awaken something else to you remembering, because everything happens just the way it's supposed to, and they're reminding you to remember who you are. You are love. You are light. You're an amazing human being here on this earth, and you are such a bright light. So many people look up to you. You're a great role model for your girls. just always remember that. Remember how amazing you are, and remember how far you have come, Heather, because you have come such a long, long way. You know, if you saw yourself 10 years ago right now, you probably wouldn't even recognize that, Heather. You know, and that's so cool. It's so cool that we're growing and we're changing and we're evolving. So I hope that message resonates with you. And hello, Veronica. I think I missed saying hi to you. So nice to see you here. You have been missed. Kim says, hi, VB. Long time no see. Okay, let's see what we have for Veronica today. Ooh, here we go. This is the card that I pulled for you, Veronica, counseling. And this says, you heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathic ear. And the message that I'm getting is that, you know, when someone comes to you and you say kind words to them or you listen, not only are you helping them to heal, but it's helping you to heal as well. So keep on doing that. And, you know, a lot of people are going to start even more seeking your advice. They're going to be calling on you, you know, for some words of wisdom. So know that your efforts are being used, they're being accepted, and they're helping other people to heal. So that's a beautiful thing, Veronica. Let's see what other message they have for you today. Passion. It says to trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. And, you know, I'm sure you've heard people talk about this all the time. You know, what's your passion in life? And other people will say that, you know, that doesn't even matter. But, and I wrote about this in my book, I truly believe that your passion is the gift that you are given to fulfill your purpose. Because, you know, you come here with this purpose and this big, huge task you're going to do, you got to have ways to be able to do that, right? So I hope that resonates with you, Veronica. And let's see where we are now. Miss Joyce. Ooh. Let's see what we have for Joyce. Joyce. Oh, I had to laugh, Joyce, because I don't know how many times that messages you have gotten have referred to you writing. It says, author, you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. So, if you've been wondering, or if you've been toying with the idea, there is your validation. You need to write that book. And, you know, don't let it be something that's like so overwhelming for you. What you need to do is just start journaling if you don't already. You know, when you get those inspired ideas, write them down. Eventually, you'll be able to put them into a book because you'll have enough information, enough inspiration, and it will all work out the way it's supposed to. Relationship harmony. The angels are helping you with harmony in all of your relationships. So know that, you know, even though sometimes things look one way on the surface, below the surface, it's a completely different story. Because in these relationships, the basis of them all, they are all built on a foundation of love. So eventually things will work out. Sometimes it takes time, but just know that they will. It's all coming out in your favor. Okay, Lady Di. Let's see what we have for you. All right. Okay, you also got the counseling card. And this says that you heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathic ear. So whether you realize it or not, because sometimes we don't even notice and we don't really pay attention. Sometimes someone might ask us our opinion about something, and then we give that to them, and we don't realize that this is something much deeper for them. We need to choose our words carefully, but never, ever untruthfully. Always make sure that we are truthful with what we say, because that is who we are. We are truth, we are love, and we are light. So continue to give your good advice, to lean, your ear to hear. And when people are, saying things to us and asking us things like this, always make sure that you are very mindful of what they are saying. If you're not clear on what they're saying, ask them. You also got the card of claircognizance. And the angels are telling you that to pay extra attention to these thoughts and ideas that are coming to you, because they are divine messages and they're being sent to you for a reason to help you. I feel like you've been getting a lot of information lately. And I feel like you're feeling this increase in energy as well. And sometimes that can be a little bit overwhelming. But they're telling me to remind you to drink more water, because water will definitely help the energies to, move throughout our energetic system and our bodies. So I hope that resonates with you. Now we are up to Mandy. Mandy. Let's see what we have for Mandy. What message do we have for Mandy? Oops. Oh, some of these cards are just absolutely beautiful. Oh, Mandy, for you, I got the artist card. It says, engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. Now, you don't have to be a Van Gogh. If they're wanting you to engage in artistic activities, that's because that's what's going to set a fire in your soul. It doesn't mean you have to be really good at it. It doesn't matter, because when you are doing it, that's when you're going to feel that. You're going to feel that igniting. You're going to feel that passion, and then you're going to figure it all out, because that creativity and that the artistic aspect of you is going to help you do that. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be painting. You could draw. You can color in a coloring book. There's something about doing these things that activates a different part of our brain. I read that before. And it just gets your creative juices flowing. And they're talking about overcoming difficulties. So I feel like you've had some situations lately that you have, you're not quite sure maybe if you're completely past them, but they're saying that you are, that the worst is behind you. So focus on the future. Okay, Sam. Sam, what do we have for Sam? Oh, there we go. Oh, Sam, you also got the artist card. And it says engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. So only you would know what artistic activities those might involve for yourself. Do something in a very creative way. You know, it could be a million different things, but it's whatever resonates with you, because that's what's going to ignite that fire in your soul. And they're also wanting you to clear the clutter. Clear out your space. Get rid of that old energy so that all this new, amazing energy can move into that space. I feel like there's a little bit of stagnant energy around you. And once you clear that out, you're going to make way for this whoosh of amazing, positive, vibrating energy. And it's going to make a huge change for you. And you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it actually take place. So I hope that resonates with you. Oh, Lady Di says, oh, wait, let me go back. Sarah says, it was great going out of my comfort zone and expanding. She's talking about when she came on the show last week and told her story. So that is good. And Lady Di says, I just love listening to you. I'm so happy. All that share gives me courage. So thank you all. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay. And let me go right back up here. Scroll back again. Okay, I did. All right. Mandy, Sam, and now we are at Melissa Parks. Let's see what we have from Melissa. This is going to be fun. Okay, Melissa. Light and love. What a beautiful card. The picture is just gorgeous. And it says, your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. And what do? You do this on a daily basis. And, you know, your show is so wonderful. And I remember the first time I watched it, and I was just like, I just kind of sat there with my mouth open. I'm like, wow, you could feel her energy. You can feel her love. It was just so amazing. And, you know, I've watched it ever since. So I thank you for that. And, you know, that's just who you are. And the way you express who you are is just so beautiful. And so I applaud you. And the angels are telling you victory. Victory is yours. It says that your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. It may take a little bit longer for you to see the results, but you are going to come out on top. So I hope that resonates with you, Melissa. And Devin. Well, hello, Devin. Well, Devin, I know farming is definitely your passion in life. Most of the posts that I see of yours on Facebook have something to do with farming. And that's awesome. Just from the different things I've heard you say and the different things I've seen you post, I know that that like runs through your veins, that you have a great love and passion for that. Let's see. What do we have for Devin today? Animals. I don't know if you're around a lot of animals or not. It says you understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. So only you know what that message means for you, Devin. But how beautiful is that? Communicating with the animals. The angels are wanting to remind you to breathe. Now, we know that we breathe, we don't have to work. That's not something we have to work on. However, when we need a little break, or we need to maybe center ourselves or calm down a little bit, we need to take a few deep breaths. And we need to inhale all of that positive, loving energy and exhale all that energy and all the stuff that might be bothering us. And when you do that several times, it changes your energy and you will feel it. It will help to uplift you. So always remember that. I hope that resonates with you. Okay. Devin and Carol Ann. Let's see what we have for Carol Ann. And Carol Ann Carey has her show on Goldylocks Productions on Thursday, so tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, and that's in the Psychic Flow. And if you tune in and watch her, she will bring messages from your departed loved ones. Or she could be looking into her crystal ball. I don't know. We'll have to tune in to see what she's going to do this week. Unless Carol Ann knows and she wants to tell us. You just never know. When spirit's involved, you never know what's going to happen, right? Carol Ann, spiritual teacher. Look at that. It says you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. Wow. So not only do you help to heal, but you help people to come into their purpose as well through these things that you do. So if you've been thinking about doing some more classes, now would be the time to think about that. There's a lot of people out there that need healing and need direction. And I feel like you doing that, you can help to give them that. Okay, Carol Ann, passion. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Well, I think doing some of these classes and stuff would be a renewed passion in your career. But I do see you maybe, I don't know if I want to say branching off, because that sounds like it would be something completely different. But I see maybe you doing a few, expanding, and doing a few more things than what you're currently doing. So I hope that resonates with you. Okay. Sarah. Welcome. Oh, Heather's looking forward to it, coming on and telling her story. I'm pretty excited about that. Heather says, I was doing yoga and started focusing on just exercising. I need to start up yoga again. And she said, thank you. Well, you are welcome. Aw, you guys are so awesome. I love all this comfort and support you guys are giving to each other in the comments. That is just beautiful. Okay. Kim says she would highly recommend the Ionizer Foot Spa, detoxification and forced meditation for 20 minutes a day. Best $90 I have ever spent. Wow. Wow. Joyce says, so very true. Thank you for acknowledging. Both cards are spot on. Awesome. Veronica said, thank you so much. Don't stop me now. Queen came on the radio as you started reading me. What is it with Queen and Freddie Mercury? That is so cool. Thank you for sharing that, Veronica. Okay. Okay. Lady Dice. Oh, you're welcome, Sam. Sam says, how do I speak to you in a private session? You can contact me on Facebook if you're on Facebook. If not, you can contact me through my website, Ruth at ruthsoltman.com. And then I will, message you back. But if you're on Facebook, you can get a hold of me on there too. Melissa, you are welcome. Devin says, farming has made him who he is. Well, that is so awesome. That's Lady Di says, that's a blessing, Devin. Can it be any clearer than that? But only you can make it happen. So focus on you to feed us. Thank you. That is awesome. So if I missed anybody, please let me know. We've got about 15 more minutes. And it's just so funny because, usually, and I know I've talked about this before too, so I hope I don't sound like a broken record to you guys. A lot of times I would get messages earlier in the week on what I was supposed to talk about or communicate to you guys on my show. And hello, Richard. And this week, and actually it's been pretty much this year since the new year started. I don't really, get anything there, just like wing it. Which is really, kind of interesting. So I just kind of try to go with the flow. And, they've never let me down with lack of anything to say. I just ask that their messages flow right through me. And, and they do. And I'm very grateful for that. Let's see what we have for Richard. Glad you could join us, Richard. Oh, and I'd also like to say hello to those of you watching on Rumble, because I know that you guys over there tend to be a little quiet, and I can't see comments from you anyway. So I wanted to say hi to you and let you know that I'm grateful that you are here. Let's see what we have for Richard. Richard, you are on the right path, spiritually speaking. It says, keep doing what you're doing because it's working. And I know you have made a lot of changes in your life in the past year or two. So, congratulations for that. Keep on doing what you're doing. Continue to take really good care of yourself. Drink lots of water. They're always saying water. Because you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. And you got the card of peace. And it says, peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Only love is real, which is true, right? And that's what we are, isn't it? And we want to try to remember that in every situation, because when we look at things from a place of love and a place of light, we don't see things in a negative way. We see things for the way they truly are. And that's the best way for us to address things or to take care of things or to heal things. So just always remember that. Lady Di says, girl, I have no Facebook due to positive vibes. Sorry, we'll contact you though. I'm old school. Well, let me tell you, I totally get what you're saying. And I know a lot of people feel like that. My own personal experience with social media has been very positive. I enjoy it. I like putting out the positive messages all the time. And that's what I've done ever since I've been on Facebook, since like 2009 or 2010 or whatever it was. I've never put a negative comment on Facebook ever in my entire life. Not that I can ever recall, but I don't usually say negative comments. So, I wouldn't do that. There's enough of that out there for people who want to absorb it. So I tend to put out there the kinds of things that I like to see, which are positive messages or, funny animal videos or whatever. If someone comes into my orbit on social media and they're feeling very negative, they're gone from my social media. So, we can control that a bit. We can't control what other people say and do, but we can control how we react to it and how we, take care of it. So just keep that in mind. Because I know there's a lot of people right now a lot of friends I have that have left, social media for those reasons. And, that's fine. If that's, what they feel they need to do, we each individually have to do what we feel is the best thing for us and what's best for our highest and best good, right? Right. Okay, now, I do want to mention again, I have to find my note here. I did talk about this at the beginning of the show, but just in case some of you weren't here, our shows, the Goldylocks Productions, were submitted into the Podcasting for Business Awards 2020 for the coveted Listener's Choice Award. Please, please, please vote for us. You only have until Monday to cast your votes, and then you won't be able to vote after Monday. Now, when the link is in the comments, so you can scroll back and you can find the link to do that, or if you're on Facebook, you can see it on there. But when you type it in, you have to type in the exact title, Goldylocks Productions, Goldylocks Productions. That's 2 words. And you have to do it in capital letters only. If it's not in capital letters, if it's not in that format, it won't be registered. So your vote won't even count. So make sure that when you cast your vote, you do it in all caps. And if you have already voted, thank you so much. We appreciate and love every single one of you. And it's just such a blessing to be able to be here and to be part of Goldylocks Productions and this amazing team and all of you guys, our spiritual family. It's just, it's such an amazing thing. Okay, so Tiffany put the link up there again. So I hope you guys will go and vote for us. We would greatly appreciate it. Okay, Lady Di says, only love is real. Love that. And it's true. Only love is real. Let's see if we have a message for the whole group as a group. Let's see what they want you to know. Oh, relationship harmony. Okay, it says that they are sending you lots of messages. Pay attention to those messages because this is information, messages, inspiration that's going to help you and it's going to help motivate you. And they're talking about relationship harmony. Don't involve yourself in little conflicts, little arguments. They're just so pointless. If you look at the overall grand scheme of things, they don't even matter. So they're behind the scenes assisting you with harmony in your relationships. Hello, Robin. Robin says, hello, she loves us all. We love you too, Robin. And Robin's show, Cosmic Soul Food, is on Goldylocks Productions on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. And her show was on last night. So if you guys, didn't get to see it live, go back and watch the replay or listen to the podcast because it was a great show. And we appreciate Robin. So let me pull a couple cards for you, Robin. This one is from the Life Purpose deck. And it's been pretty interesting. Oh. Okay. You got the Healer card, Robin. And it says, you have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean, you know, a nurse or a doctor. It doesn't necessarily mean energy healing or, you know, whatever. The kind of healing you do through your readings, you heal people on such a deep spiritual and emotional level. So I could totally see how that card fits you so well. Oh, you're welcome, Robin. Because, you know, in each of these cards, there's more than one meaning to the card. You know, there's more than one type of healer. Just for one example, there's more than one kind of teacher. You know, it depends on what you're teaching, who you're teaching. Okay. And let's see. Your message from the angels, Robin. Oh, what's this? What is that? Okay. Leadership. It is time for you to assume a leadership role in your life. You have to be your own leader. You have to be your own cheerleader. Because we don't have other people that are going to do that for us, right? We have to do that stuff for ourselves. We don't want to be following others. We want to pave the way. We want to, you know, clear the path and make the path where there isn't a path, because we're leaders. And we're going to lead ourselves right to where we need to be. Bye, Veronica. Veronica says bye. See you next time. Awesome show as always. Love you too, Veronica. Thank you so much for being here. Oh. Lady Di says, okay, Robin, my healer. Wow, that is so true. Thank you for the amazing messages. I love you too, Robin, so much. Now, we're almost out of time. And I'm going to pull one of these beautiful unicorn cards for the group. See what comes up. Oh, this is a great, great, great message for us all. Look at that beautiful card. Look at all those diamonds and all that light and all that energy. And it says, spread hope and joy. Spread hope and joy. And you can do that just by being yourself. Illuminate the world. Let's light this world up with all of our love and all of our light. And how we do that is by healing ourselves and living an authentic life. Because how can you be your authentic self when you have all these layers of crap on you, you know, from all of your lifetime, maybe past lifetimes? We have to clear all of that negativity, all of the old things that have happened to us that we have not healed from. We have to resolve all that so that we can live in our authentic truth. We can live in light and love always. And you know, when you heal yourself and you raise your vibration, you raise the vibration of all, of everyone, of everything, of the earth, of nature, of humanity, of animals. You help to raise that energy as well, and that vibration and that light. So, real quick, I want to tell you something really interesting. You know, you hear people all the time say, where I would like to move somewhere where there's a really wonderful community of spiritual people, you know, people that are going through things like me, and that's where I want to be. Why can I never find people like this? I read something the other day that was just so beautifully said. And it was talking about how, you know, all of these people are spread everywhere in this entire world, because as we all shine our light, it lights up everything. And I just got total goosebumps from head to toe as I said this. It lights up the whole world. It lights up everyone. Just think, if we were all in one little place, there would just be light right there. But because of where we are and we're all connecting, all this light is just being shown everywhere. So experience the light, experience the love, and thank you guys all so much for being here. I hope you guys have a great week. I will see you next week. I love you all. Good night.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP patron.
Receive exclusive access to live stream special and other epic perks. Join the Goldylocks Productions VIP community today.